You're watching Safari Louie, the channel that shows you my life at the zoo. Ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime. Alrighty, how's it going, everyone? For those of you who pressed on this video, I would like to welcome you to Safari Louie, which this is a channel that shows you my life at zoos and aquariums. And wait, just gotta do one thing. Boom. Alright, anyway, yeah, my name is Louie and I'll be your zoo person. The way how I started loving zoos started back when I was very little. The first time I went to a zoo was when I was a month old, though I could barely remember a lot from that time. When I was around 5, I started watching Jack Hanna's Zoo Life VHS tapes, which made me fall in love with zoos even more. And ever since then, my love with zoos has still continued to be part of my life to this day. My main goal is going to see all of America's zoos and seeing some pretty rare animals, and well, seeing what different habitats are like to compare it with other animals, as well as some getting good footage and also a lot of good pictures because I'm a wildlife photographer, and well, photographing wildlife has been a part of my life for many years. And in fact, I actually do work at the zoo, but more specifically the world famous Columbus Zoo and Aquarium. This place has been pretty much my hometown ever since I was little, which was decades ago. And if I have time and if I feel like it, after I get off work, I can go walk around and see how the animals are doing in all the regions here in Columbus, which will always be at my #1 spot. Nothing will replace it, ever. Now that we got the general information out of the way, I'll be telling you what things you might expect to see on the channel. Unlike most of the zoo-related channels that you've probably already seen, this one will be a little different than the others. And yes, I will be doing exhibit walkthroughs, pretty much like every other zoo-related YouTube channel does. But mine will be just a little different. Pretty much my version I have planned is that, well, I'll be filming my favorite zoo-related exhibits of all time, in my opinion. The reason why I'm not doing all zoo-related exhibits, because, well, most of the zoos I'll be going to will be one visit only, while there'll be some places I'll be making a return. Whether there's an exhibit that really inspired me the most, that made me fall in love, that will be recorded and will be released on YouTube. And there's one really good example, the Columbus Zoo's Asia Quest, which this area has animals like pythons, flying foxes, langurs, sloth bears, Indian rhinos, Indian elephants, and my favorite, the Amur tigers. So, my favorite zoo-related exhibits like Asia Quest will definitely be on YouTube. So, pretty much, I'll get some exhibits down for the channel, which, again, these will be my all-time favorite exhibits. Now, the other thing that will be added to the channel will be montages. Pretty much what montages are for the channel, where pretty much, well, if there's like an event or holiday, like Christmas, for example, well, I'll make like put photos and videos all together to make one big vlog or montage, wherever you want to call it. So yeah, like something like that. And you can just sit down, relax, listen to music, and have a look at my pictures and videos. Something like that. Another thing I'll probably also upload is strange animal calls. Like animal calls you have never heard or expected before. Kind of like these ones.
You just mentioned him shaking the branch. Like
Yeah, so pretty much like animal calls like that you probably haven't heard before. Another thing that I'll probably also add for the channel are very, very special animal encounters. So what that means is, well, for animal encounters, what I mean is basically if I get to do a one of a lifetime feeding or see a pretty rare, well, animal behavior that I haven't seen before, or, well, probably the most cutest thing, seeing baby animals, which obviously I've seen a lot. And, well, that'll probably make pretty much everyone's day. I also like to take pictures or small video clips of rare animals because, well, I like to find animals that I've probably never seen before that, well, can only be found probably in 1 or 2 parks. So if I see an animal that's only found at least 1 park, I know I have to do one thing, get it on picture or on video, which, yes, I have done that multiple times, and pretty much they all turn out pretty well. I know I'm a zoo person, but I know there's just one other thing I need to add on my channel. On the days I'm off work and also take a break from recording, I like to hang out with my friends and family a lot. Because I'm a guy that just likes to do one thing, have a lot of fun. And no, it's not just a zoo that I like to hang out at, but other places that makes me feel like a kid again. Also watching football on TV or at the actual stadium. Because, well, I do like to watch some good old football. And of course, I don't do this alone. Because, well, I cannot forget about my dudes. These include my 2 girl friends from school, Tyler and Josh. We all love to have fun, and especially some of us gain some good laughs in, like this one. Yep, so it's a pleasure having fun with these guys for a very long time. As well as another person I need to get mentioned, my co-worker Garrett, who is also a really good friend of mine. Like I do, whenever time I get off or if I feel like it, Garrett likes to tag along with me because, well, he also likes to see how the animals are doing here at the zoo, including feeding these stingrays, which I won't forget about that day. Like Josh and Tyler, Garrett can also do some content as well. Well, not just being the stingrays and the giraffes, but something that mentions the word "don't move."
Don't move.
Yep, so fun guys like us like to have a lot of fun. And that, ladies and gentlemen, that is all I need to cover for welcoming everyone to the Safari Louie channel. And if anyone has any questions or anything they'd like to ask, write it down in the comment section. And also, probably give me some good ideas for other zoos to cover, because, well, there's probably a lot of zoos I do have on my list, but it wouldn't hurt to figure out what other zoos I could also cover and go see for myself, along with my friends and family, of course. And also let you know, Safari Louie has his own gift shop. All this stuff can be found on Easty. You can find stuff like shirts, hats, tote bags, iPhone cases, and even notebooks. I'll leave a link down in the description, so if you're interested, take a look at the Safari Louie gift shop. And that now pretty much wraps up everything I need to tell you guys about the Safari Louie channel. And if you want to follow the channel even more, do me a favor, hit those like and subscribe buttons along with that bell icon to officially join the Safari crew. Otherwise, thank you for watching the Safari Louie channel's trailer, and welcome to Safari Louie. Have a wonderful day.